Most entrepreneurs waste 50 or more hours trying to hire one good VA. We hired 8 in 1 week using a process that takes less than 5 hours from start to hire. A few years ago, we were just like you, frustrated, overwhelmed, tired of team members who looked great on paper, but crashed and burned in the role. Here's the good news. It's not your fault. You just need a hiring process that actually works, because once we fixed our process, everything changed. We're talking qualified, values-aligned talent in front of us, ready to onboard the very next day. You can absolutely do this too. I'm Judy, the CEO of Bringing Simplicity. I've hired and interviewed thousands of applicants and personally hired and trained hundreds of virtual assistants. And today, I'm going to break down the exact framework that we use to hire fast and hire right, so you can scale quickly without getting stuck in another hiring cycle. You'll learn how to attract top talent, how to filter and hire for skill, values, and ownership in less than 5 conversations, what questions to ask and to avoid that cost you bad hires, and how we partner with an agency to do 80% of the work for us. And if you want to skip straight to the tools, grab the free interview guide in the description. It's got the exact questions we use to hire admin and tech VAs, setters, marketing and paid media VAs, customer support and success roles. So let's get into it. The first thing that you're gonna do is start with a magnetic job description. If your job post reads like a grocery list of tasks, don't be surprised when you attract basic energy. We use what we call our magnetic job description, a strategic positioning tool that filters for energy, clarity, and alignment. It will outline your mission, vision, vibe, and expectations for the role. Not just what they'll be doing, but why it matters. Top tier VAs apply ready to contribute, not just clock in. Next, we use assessments to screen before the interview. Want to know if someone's actually going to perform well without spending an hour on Zoom? We ditch the resumes and send a task-based assessment to every qualified candidate. So for example, with an admin VA, ask them to prioritize your task list. Or a social media VA, ask them to write a social media caption for you. And a customer support VA, ask them how they would respond to a difficult customer service email or text message. The real talent rises fast. The assessments will allow you to identify top talent very clearly without ever having to get on an interview with them. Next, you're going to ask strategic interview questions that filter for fit. You're not just hiring for help, you're actually hiring based on your beliefs. We open every interview with culture-forward questions like, what excites you about working with our mission? How does simplicity show up in the work that you're going to do? Describe a time where you took ownership with minimal direction. Each question is designed to filter for initiative, integrity, long-term alignment. So that way you hire someone who grows with your business, not just someone who's going to need to be replaced in 30 days. We don't use cookie cutter interview questions. Here's how we tailor by position. For an admin or a tech VA, I ask them about CRMs that they've used, any automations that they've set up, and how they create SOPs. For our VAs who are setters for us, we ask them how do they qualify leads, how do they follow up, what's their speed to lead, and how do they prepare a lead for a closer. For our marketing VAs, I actually ask them about strategy, cost per lead. I really want to look at data and how they use data to drive creative decisions. You'll get a true read on execution ability, not just what they say they can do. Next, you can partner with an agency to pre-vet top talent for you. This is what changed everything for us. We now partner with an agency that sources, vets, and pre-qualifies every VA before they even reach us. They also provide disc profiles, video intros, and assessments so that we can make a decision quickly. They deliver the top 4 candidates to us, and from there, we're able to hop on one 10-minute call per candidate, making it seamless, and we make a final hiring decision in less than 1 week, onboard the next day, and we no longer have to post jobs. We're not sorting through resumes. We're not taking weeks to hire. We hire in days, and we often hire 2 to 3 VAs at a time because we're confident in their entire process. Bonus tip, if you can hire 2, do that. It's the simplest way to build resilient, high-performance teams without burning out your top players. If you're ready to stop wasting hours and start building a team that actually grows with your business, subscribe now so you don't miss the next video. If you want our exact interview guide, including our questions for every type of role, you can grab it in the link below. This is how we scale simply and how you can too.